to use man,
and doing natural, yeah, where everything where man is the problem, right? Is mental issues and mental health. Menopause, menstruation, all them things that full of pain started with men. And two, for me, I just talking it out there. Two, Marina seeing your face all the time and going through and going through all the different quarrels and issues of life and all these different things that we have to deal with on a daily basis. Marina going through that with you. Right. Marina, when we see you, she knows happiness. Happiness! That is what Marina wants. When you come, that is what it's for. I want to see if you bigger than my ex on the same side.
Right, and from all the past topics that we have really discussed, that was the cause. You understand?
So when we did that topic on the size matter, people is really do these things, Ray boy, outside there.
So all these things are where there are lines that you cross. And now you realize, okay, I can do this to take control. Because there's a self-interest. And you cannot be in a relationship with this great ego. And now the word will come up. You will be called a narcissist. And
you wanted to be we talk about woman, everything is woman. No. Everything is not gender bias when it comes to women, eh? Kevin! Kevin doing that thing here.
I said that out loud.
Marriage is love.
No, marriage is frustration.
Marriage is war.
So marriage is jubilation. Marriage is what you make it.
This is not a curse. See, it all depends on what you do that makes it better and not worse. And she finally said, you know what? We'd been married a week. Her thing was, I wanted to be a good wife, not to be nagging and so on in the beginning so fast. But she said, She said, I said, by a whole week. She said, when she finally addressed it, his response was,
bro, you get one, you get three, like, yo, what you want to tell you?
Listen,
a whole week is cool.
His response was, and I have never heard anything in my life like this before, y'all. The Lord has not released me. I don't mean to laugh, eh? This is sad. And I am saying, what? The Lord has not released me as yet to do this with you. So this is me. You're married. This is what marriage is about. So, which Lord? You know, because
yeah, bro.
Which Lord? You calling the Lord in this madness? The Lord has not released me to do. Good night to everyone, and welcome back to another episode of For Better
and Not Worse,
Wishful Wednesdays. I am your host, Sandra, with a J Coffee, and beside me is my wonderful husband. I get it intro, baby. And besides, I can hear the music.
Kevin, coffee, what's a why?
All kind of thing with Kevin. Right? So we are back, guys. We were just showing a little recap of what happened last week there. Remember that, Kevin? With the couple that going through the little supposed ED situation. Right. Yeah. And so yeah, last week we had a blast, guys. It was so good being back up with you all, or back on with you all, I should say. And this week, I don't know, like this topic, the men just say, hey, we come in tonight. I start to get frightened. I start to shiver in my bones. I start to wonder if I should just wear all black, and just, so unless you kind of trying to dress the part. But it's so good to be back with you guys. I hope you had a wonderful week. We had what do you call that? It was kind of tiring. We had a lot happening. Well, for me, I had a lot happening this weekend. I'm so glad to see it's coming. And so it's taking up a lot of my time. But I'm so glad to be on with you guys and sharing with you guys and still trying to make marriages. What's that, babe?
Win.
Yes, marriages win. Right. So Kevin, tell the people hello there. Let me just set up this thing.
Yeah, how you guys going? It's good to be back, as she said, another Wednesday night. Yeah, it feels strange, coming back on. I think we was on for like a month, and so the second night feel like you're readjusting. So yeah, the little snippet reminded us of a scenario where, as she said, potential ED, but we want to make sure that we always try to get clinical evaluation and we have better determination in order to really find out what is really challenging the relationship. And so therefore we could have a better approach to treating with the issues or the issue at that point in time. So it's good to hear from you guys. Continue to come on, share the live, send out the message to all your friends, more so the men. Let me hear from you guys in terms of the particular topic tonight. We don't usually start heavy, we usually start light, and then we get into the heavy topics at the end of the day.
Yeah. So we want to welcome all our new and our regular viewers, and as Kevin said, share live on all your platforms. Make sure everybody come in, hear what they need to hear, say what they need to say. Men they're crying out these days, ladies. If all you know now, you know. The men need to be heard. I think they don't speak enough too, and they hold a lot in. So we have to guess and assume and read their minds and all these things. So it's good to hear from them, their soul, and everything else on the inside. We want to really hear what they have all in their heads and everything. In their head and in their hearts. All right?
No men are crying per se. And no man want any woman to read their mind. That's a feminine perspective. Usually that happens to us men, that we have to read women's mind.
Yeah, we have to read our mind sometimes too.
No man wants a woman to read his mind. He's very clear. The statistics show that generally everybody would agree men are very, very simple to deal with. And we will see that tonight.
Oh my God. Negative. I don't think so. But we will see. The men, everybody just assume that they're easy to deal with. Women feel easy to deal with. People just make it seem that women, there's some women.
Let's just be honest. Why we don't be honest?
And let me start from the beginning and maybe we'll go into that. Why so? You like facts, Let me tell you people about the show a little bit. You're like, you're trying to take over the thing there.
I know you're trying to take over anything.
So we want to shout out to everyone, especially our foreign crew in the US, the UK, Canada, and the world over, and our Caribbean diaspora. We say welcome to another episode. This is the show where we address the facts and the facts of marriages and relationships, the issues that some persons think, I alone going through this, so I have to just go through it. No. We all going through it and more. So share. This is the show where you share, you get advice, you offer advice as well, because we learn and grow with each other and from each other as well, right? So we do this, we address all the issues live, in love, and with fun too. So we have fun, we break down the show, we start off with a nice little game to kind of de-stress, and then we head into the meat of the matter and discuss the topic. All right. So before we go in, we just want to shout out all the March anniversaries. We know we had a couple anniversaries this past weekend. We hope you guys had a great weekend, Pendergrass and the Nocchades. And we also send a happy birthday shout out to Robin as well. He celebrated his birthday. I hope you had a great day, Robin. Robin, you get everything. But all kind of thing with you. So anybody celebrating a birthday or anniversary this past week, we say happy birthday to you and happy anniversary to you guys as well. If you have one coming up, don't forget to tell us. Let us big you up on the live.
Exactly.
Right, Kevin, you know you like to shout out your man and thing. Have anybody to pick up this week?
No,
before we go into the game?
I am quite contented.
Yeah, Kevin, like you just ready to dive in the game. What was you? Are you dive in the game or the topic?
No.
I really want to dive in the topic.
I don't want to dive into anything.
Yeah, you.
I'm just taking my time.
All kind of thing. So, guys, feel free to leave your comments with us. Don't be afraid. This is a safe space. Did we say that? This is a safe space. We try to keep it cute. We try to keep it intelligent, intellectual, and what's the other word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
Clean.
Cute songs really though.
Well, you give me the men word now.
No, it's you talking then.
I'm saying, we're trying to keep it clean.
Yeah, well, okay, clean would have been fine, not cute. Yeah.
So the ladies like think you know what I mean?
No problem.
All kind of things. So should I get into the game one time, babe, or should I just? I know some people. Did you get the points from last week, and who was our winner?
Yeah, we had Sebastian as our winner.
All right, Sebastian won last week.
So
excellent.
You guys, but now we didn't have Ayodeli here last week.
No, she messaged me though. She said she had some internet difficulties. So yeah.
I think the Nocchades may not be here tonight as well.
Or kind of thing.
Mishap.
Oh really? Oh my God.
Quite unfortunate.
Definitely.
So continue to share the live, guys. Like I said, it's a good day today. It's a good night.
But like Kevin, you have a lot to say. I find you talking and smiling a lot, but I have a lot to say because I want to hear.
I have nothing to say.
I want to know. I want to hear.
There are other people
who have things to say.
Yeah,
from the men and
platform
to
for
say.
Other people to speak. We are a community and we are building a beautiful community, and so therefore, as you said, there are people crying.
Yeah.
So let me hear the cries.
So when you guys hear that music, it's time to go into our trivia segment. Like I said, we always start off the show with a little game. Try to de-stress from the day. It's been a long day. It feels like today's Friday already. Right? Are you ready for PM thing already? Anyway, let me just move on. So this is the trivia segment. We have started the word race. Last week we had a good time with the word race. And this week we continue with the word race. We'll put up a demo first, asking a question, and you have to respond, spelling it correctly and answering the question correctly as well in order to get your point. We start with easy, then medium, then hard. It's not hard at all. It's enjoyable though, right? Be sure to message either on Facebook or on YouTube.
Yes.
Good night to the YouTube people. Good night to the Facebook people. All right, so we are so glad to have you guys in. Let's dive right in to our game. Oh gosh, I even see my people to say good night. Wonder if this thing is up and on. Right. If you're able to type in the comments, I'm just making sure the comment section working. So somebody just message me real quick in the comments and say yes, Sanjay, working. Or if you guys hearing me or not. Just making sure everybody's hearing and all is well. Hi, Cerise. Nice to have you on, darling. Right? I'm just making sure my comment section is working up and pumping. Because I don't want to get into the game and then people unable to message. That'll be really unfair. Right. Dun, dun, dun. Right. So make sure the comment section is open. It was kind of closed just now. Right. So if you're hearing me and you are there, say I hearing you, Sanjay, in the comment section so I'll know if to get into it. Normally we start the games at 8:15. I just want to make sure the comment section is there. Let me see if I can show it.
Last week people saying that YouTube was slow.
Yeah, they said YouTube was running slow. I didn't even look back to see, like, you know. And usually YouTube is faster.
Yeah, I don't know if they have a delay.
What are you on? So I'm seeing
Oh,
Sebastian is on the YouTube. So Sebastian was our winner last week.
Yes.
He says, good night. Hi, Sebastian. Nice to have you on. So the YouTube side is pumping. I'm not sure if the Facebook side is working. Normally Facebook is be rolling in already. So I'm hoping it's working. If anybody on the Facebook could probably message me directly if you're not getting through on the Facebook side. Well, I want Sebastian just take all the points and just take win this week just so.
Yeah, please note
No.
We are taking you want to ask for
my
reduce. Yeah,
which is Tenet wanted to give us last time?
We don't have information.
Yes, I FYI.
Oops. So come out. Have you really seen Tenet for the?
No, he came out earlier this year.
Alright, good.
We haven't seen him since we came back last week.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I hope all is well with him. Then if you're out there, we're thinking about you. Hope all is well. Right, so Sebastian on the Facebook. So right, Facebook is up and
alright, great. So we have it on both sides.
Nice man. Like everybody busy tonight. Wait till after night, Kevin. You know what? Doesn't check.
I
don't even know Sebastian wait about it tonight, boy. I didn't even check to see what's happening, and then I post this thing really late. Again for Anushka, Auntie Lynette, Miss Julia,
could be in Bible study,
right?
You know,
Safraz
would be Bible study as well.
Yeah,
she would have church today. Then Safraz,
I really ain't come on, and Tasha,
right? Tasha.
The normal
Shireen,
yeah. The gamers.
Miss Julia, Leon, Taxin, these are.
Yeah, that's in my brain there.
That's these neurons here. Yeah.
All right, so let me put up a word and see if it's Sebastian.
Just
don't want to, they're shy.
Yeah.
All right, so let me try the first one, y'all, as a demo. And see what you all think. So this one is a demo. In terms of the game, it's really easy. So you are starting for me with name a vegetable that starts with E. So name a vegetable that starts with E. Everybody seen it there? You're naming a vegetable that starts with the letter E. Everybody understand that? So E, just one vegetable. One vegetable that starts with E. I now see Sebastian message. Right, so a second, guys. Let me just see what's happening here.
Yeah, give me a minute.
All right, sorry about that. So we're back. One vegetable that starts with the letter E. This is our let's go. I had Delhi by. All right, so let's see what's happening here in terms of the demo. Sebastian said, I need same boat as you. Whatever I have, I have home. So he's safe, right? He's safe. He said, Edos, right? One vegetable starting with E. Hi, Ayodeli. Nice to have you back, honey bunny. It's good to see you on. She says eggplant. And this is the first thing that came to my mind as well, eh? Eggplant. She says good night.
So we have nobody on the YouTube right now.
Right,
Good.
YouTube not streaming enough.
No. We just have nobody across there on that side.
Right. But
There's
it's still
still
up in
people responding.
Right, no problem. Right? So eggplant. Let's see if Ayodeli and Sebastian, I'll give only a couple more. Let's see what's happening. You know, the others is think are talking so much they go rolling late. When I'm ready to wrap it up. So have so many things to do, guys. All right, let's try this one. This one is for points now.
Let me.
So Kevin, ready? No, mess up so you could see a little bit. So you name a toy that starts with the letter D. Name a toy that starts with the letter D. You ever play that toy and start with the letter D?
No.
Ladies, don't say the wrong thing, eh? Name a toy that starts. I'm now thinking about this question. I don't know. A toy that starts with the letter D. A good toy. I have to laugh with this one, Kevin. Oh my God. A toy that starts with the letter D.
Right. It should be lighted up. Alright.
Yeah, full answer. Make sure it's correct and Kevin. Ready?
What? Are we looking for a specific answer?
No, just spell correctly and think if the answer in something.
Oh.
Alright, so I'm seeing 2 answers so far. I remember trying to go through this to get into this topic juiciness. So Safraz was first. He's first on all the devices.
Yeah.
Yes. With die-cast cars. Help me, Kevin. Is a boy thing?
Yeah.
Really? I don't know. Surprised you know thing. I don't know this one. Ayodeli says a drum set. Very nice. Very nice. And look, she come in. I almost call her adult towel. Girl, guys, what now saying you wanna check it here, man. Ladies, don't think anything else.
So yeah, coming up.
I was studying it too. Yeah, me now. Those are the wrong thing here tonight. But yes, so Safraz for 1 point there, Kevin, in the easy section. Ready? So we go into the next one. I really make me laugh there, girl. Yeah, man. Sebastian, boy, pray for us. Pray for us.
I don't think I will.
Well, I'm Kevin. You don't think what? All right, let's go. Name a food.
You got nothing. I mean, you got nothing, bro. At least you can have dolls.
Dolls, yeah. I didn't even think about dolls.
Dolls. So, you know.
I didn't even think about dolls.
All right.
I thought about the first one. I really was thinking about first. But name a food that starts with I. Name a food that starts with I.
Bro, you're rushing the thing. You thought it was L.
It's not L.
It's not L.
I, Safraz. Name a food that starts with I. A food that starts with I, right? I didn't get this. I did not get this.
This is our second question, huh?
And now think about one. Aye. This is this is the second one. A food that starts with I. Starts with I. That's a food?
Yes.
Like for real? Or it's just to say, I want it like that?
No.
Like, okay, I will find out. There are more foods that with I.
Of course.
I just thought about that. I thought about one just now. It's not food, but it's something you could eat. That's with I.
Is that a food?
Well, you know what I'm talking about?
You can't
You can
think
eat
about that.
But when you refer to it as food, you just refer to it as a...
something else. So the question asks the name
something. You can eat something with I.
And if I'm not right, you name something.
All foods that it have different types of foods. It have snacks. It have appetizers, desserts, and so on. Right. Drinks and all this food then. Yeah. All right. Let me see what the people see. All right. So a food that starts with I. And Kevin is telling me yes for this one, I know. Well, Safraz first he thought was L, so he rushed in with the lasagna. And he had to pat down because Sebastian came and said Ital. Now, is Ital really a food or is it how you want your food? So if you say,
so
I just only eat ital.
Right, okay, go ahead. I just only eat
ital, meaning?
Ital dishes.
Right, meaning without meat.
So just now, I don't even have to go further. I just only eat ital dishes, right?
So if I say I just only vegetarian.
Hold on. People don't watch vegan and say ital. Yes? No. So ital stands by itself. So ital is just not just about the meat. So it's not like if it's saying it is about how the food is prepared. So they do use the regular seasoning like the MSG or the number of hidden salt.
But it's not an actual food though. It's how it's prepared. So just like saying I don't eat halal meat. Right. So it's the same thing like saying ital, halal, all that same.
But it is a food that we can identify, because if you say it, somebody know what it is. It's different from this.
Yeah, but it's not like saying I eat ital, that means I eat dal. If you know what I mean.
Yes. When you say ital, it means
different types of food.
Whatever. But it is like you say, you could go to a pie man and say I want ital pie. Right?
Right. So just like you want a veggie pie.
You get more peas and whatever.
Nah, I don't agree with that one. What do you think? So ital as a food.
Because you don't agree?
No, I'm saying it's broad. So it could be any food that it just prepared differently.
Right. So it's prepared differently. So
it's not a food, it's a type of preparation.
So what?
Just like halal, babe.
Okay, but and then what? It's not food, and halal stop being food? Like kosher. Kosher stop being food?
Yes, Sebastian, about who? Kevin. Give me my point. No, Sebastian. I honestly think ital is not a food. I can't go and say. Sebastian, be honest. You can walk in the store and say, give me a plate of ital. Can you walk in?
Yes.
What they will give you?
If you walk
in the Chinese store
and they will say, and give me something ital, they'll look at you and say, we don't sell that here.
So what is it?
Because it is a type of food.
Sebastian.
Just out of Creole food. So what is Creole food then?
No, I would. So all of those are categories. I wouldn't place it as a food. If I come and say Creole food,
would
that
they give you curry? Would they give you curry?
That could be pela, that could be crab and dumpling, that could be any different kind of food. They wouldn't give you curry. But at the same time, I'm saying, baby, it's not one type of food. Like how this girl say, Edos is one thing, eggplant is one thing, ital is a few things.
Ital is a few things.
It's not one.
Look at the chat. A lot of people don't
Sebastian,
agree with you. We go with the majority.
Sebastian say it's subject to a salary to 5 people.
Apparently.
Oh God.
But I'm going to fight you for free.
Good evening, Graves. He said good evening, people. Graves says, and I like to hear intelligent people.
Intelligent.
Graves, I deem you intelligent when you are. No, I'm not saying anything.
Shots.
Do not put words in my mouth.
She says she like to.
I am saying Graves has been here and has deemed himself.
You're different. It's a slip out.
Kevin, no hush. Graves says ital is the type of food, but not like a food.
So it is a type of vegetable?
It is a vegetable.
So is that a type? It's not a root crop. So that another type?
I'm trying to tie up the whole thing now. Let me hear.
Let's give the man and move on.
Ital is like dessert. It can have multiple things. So it's not just one thing. No. All right, look at
Yes, she tried to fight.
No, I'm not fighting. All right. Ital says ice cream.
Yes, fight.
No, ice cream is a food.
Ice cream is a food?
Don't tell me about the different flavors. But ice cream is something you can eat.
Me?
As you can walk and say, I want ice cream. Then you get ice cream.
Brother, you want me?
Right?
They're trying to fight you.
Safra says iceberg lettuce. So you could walk in and say, let me get some iceberg lettuce.
So you tell me you cannot walk in a place and say, I want ital food. And nobody understands that.
Let me get a plate of ital, you walk in.
Nobody understands.
Let me get a box of ital.
Are you saying that nobody
But I don't know, I can't
that?
see what it is, babe.
Yes or no? You're not even answering the question.
No. Because if I try to answer me, you and Sebastian, if Sebastian tells me what is ital, I will give him the point. You and Sebastian, 2 points. If he could explain what is ital, so when I say I will
say what is ital. Can we just move on? We know you get the point.
Oh my God.
This is us come down to
Saffron Saffras is ital a type of food, as in a food. I could walk in and I could get that. I pick up a ital in the grocery.
The food is prepared differently.
Can you go in the grocery
So
and get
it
ital?
is, you can go to any grocery and get what?
Things to make ital food.
Yes.
So things.
As in anything. You can go in the grocery and get curry.
Yes. You can pick up a pack of curry.
So people just don't prepare ital food then, not so?
Oh, babe. Oh my God. Grape says, type of food and how it's prepared. And those could be considered ital. Vegetarian meals prepared without salt. Those are ital foods, like how halal. I will put halal and ital in the same kind of
You know why we're having this discussion still,
category.
bro? In my book, you get the point.
After saying ital, you would still have to say what you want in the ital box. So you still have to say what different foods you want in the box. So the ital, if you say you want ital, Sebastian say ital is vital. He says, if I say Italian food, I will get something from a restaurant.
Why are we still discussing this?
Sebastian say, why not?
Bro, half of it then.
So I still want to give him the point, but I so know he wrong too. Because if I say name a food with H and somebody say halal, I want to give them the point. Give me the real like but Sebastian, honestly, can I give it to you for ital? If it is ital and ice cream, what would you do? What would you do, Sebastian? With ital and ice cream?
Bro,
I want Sebastian to be honest.
What's my white flag and all that thing and it's still fighting? Yeah,
I just if Sebastian says Sonja, honestly, give me the point. I will give him it to my son.
The man about comment way up higher and said, "What me again?"
Look, I really come in. Give me my point.
Sebastian, ain't you have a comment high up saying, "Wait, like she didn't."
She said, "Give me my point."
So,
she said, "That's wrong."
She overlooking the fact that you made a statement and coming now in hindsight of things and try to thank you guys.
No, but honestly,
why we
think about it?
Look at me and I tell you, let's give people real talk last week, or let's say the evidence, or let's say
well, you know what? You know what? Because I so want to be fair to everyone, we'll take all that one. That works.
How that is
it
fair?
Works on both sides. No, so for those who believe ital is a food and you should get a point, okay. And those who believe it is not worth a point, it's also okay. So it's squash. That way it's okay.
How is fair on both sides?
And that makes it fair, guys. It's okay now. So it's taken out so nobody can be vexed.
But nobody was vexed. It's just you fighting people. It's you doing it, you know?
Kevin.
And talk about people vexed and you can be vexed. Give the man the point and let him move.
Sebastian to watch the program, then he finished. Sebastian!
Yeah, boy.
I'm taking it out. Boy. I am taking it out. I don't know if why coming to me. I taking out ital because ital ain't vital to nice.
Woman, don't ask vague questions like that.
That's not vague. Let me move on, eh? Because you see, this Kevin earlier. Boy, let me stay safe. Name a fruit that starts with P. You want to say?
Oh, God.
Name a fruit that starts with P.
She said, with Sebastian, like a fighting man. Sebastian, you come here, boy, and like they have a bad. Bro, like you have a bad. I tell you so. Brother.
Name a fruit that starts with P.
But honestly, like, if it had nothing for this game, you know, I could have.
Remember, you wouldn't have prize there.
I wouldn't have
prize. Money have to spend.
Money
have to spend, Kevin.
So,
me play that game. I can't give it. I'm taking it out. Do the P1 for me early. What again?
So, I said, are we still here?
So, you see? Mom Bernadette, good night. I wish I was here for this ital story just now. Oh, God, Mom Bernadette. If it was only here. And Tasha, is that you? Tasha, I wish you was here and you'd have helped me with this ital.
Yeah, what we reach now?
Yeah, Sebastian wrong like I so agree that I leave. So P, I have for P, saffras first. Sebastian, I have saffras first for P. He says pineapple Natasha got pineapple. Hi, Tash. Ayodele got plum. Sebastian also got pineapple, and Graves got peach, right? So that point is for Safraz. Make sure and give him his 1 point. Let's see if I can move into these 2 points, because you see earlier, Ital is vital. Listen, I ain't forgetting this Ital tonight. I'm gonna go to his at 2 points. So it's 2 words, y'all. Right? For 2 points. Ready, Kevin?
No.
Not ready? Name 2 trees.
So I just said already.
No, I given them. You will be okay. You think I don't think about it? Name 2 trees. 2 trees that start with G. 2 trees that start with letter G. That girl, if you was only here to hear this man tell me Ital is the name of our food.
Man said, Lord, she bringing it back, brother.
I talk it about that she now come.
Brother.
I said name and a food that starts with I. The man say I.
Glad here.
Anyway, 2 trees.
18th year of our Lord in the year of 2026, this March.
Kevin, I was just updating the people who just came as to what was happening. There was ice cream and there was Ital. Which one is the food? Right? So we squash it because Kevin and they fight in the Ital and I say ice cream is it. But anyway, name 2 trees that start with G. Let's see. Who think it was the G's? G first. 2 trees. No, honestly, I had. Where's that tree? But how do you spell it?
Sorry, guys.
Tree that I don't like. My mother is a Google Beth or Guru Beth. What is that?
Google Beth.
Google Beth. Which is y'all? Guru Beth or Google Beth?
I don't know which one it is.
Lord Father, I just know I heard it.
I didn't probably make up the name
of that.
It was something else.
Google Beth or Guru. Remember that what it is? Guru Beth.
Is it factual or factual?
And they 2 different things? The same thing?
No. But
a lot of times we hear things and say it wrong,
That's what I say.
So it can be Google Beth. What the hell is that? Anyway, Sebastian, leave me alone there. Follow, she breaking it back. Safra says guava and grape. Ooh, good. I never saw the grape and grapes. Grapefruit. I only had guava and the Google Beth thing. I don't know what the Google Beth.
Yes, Google.
Ayodele says guava and green fig.
Green fig? What's that green fig?
I was waiting. He would say it's either a fig tree or banana tree. There's no green fig tree like it is when you give green fig. So yes, I can agree with you with that, Kevin.
No.
What?
I laughed at that long time. I waited for you to say the answer.
Green fig tree.
Somebody else tell me it's a green fig tree.
Google?
He said Google.
So that's how they say it? Google Beth?
I don't know.
Where's Google?
I like the whole Beth thing I show. It's
how it falls. It's how it falls.
Yeah.
So Google Beth. I doubt that's the name of the tree. Sebastian says guava tree and grapefruit tree.
Type 2 separate answers.
Yeah, take too long. You should have just do it like Safra's and them Swift. Always the name of that tree. Glue. I'm tying up my tongue.
I say green bananas.
Glue.
Yeah.
Safra like saying it. I tell you compare though. He says green bananas.
Yeah.
Oh, green fig.
What up, Safra?
What's up, Safra's using? Alright. Let me see what app Safra's using there. He using
Thank you very
Facebook.
much.
Green fig can. Right, I said that Sebastian and I agreed. Green fig is no, I am agreeing with him so that he knows I am on the same page with him where green fig is concerned. That is not a type of tree. Fig is the tree. Right?
Listen, banana is not a tree.
Fig.
Alright?
So what's banana?
Fig. Banana is like bamboo.
I don't have 2 types, fig and banana.
The banana plant is not considered a tree. Okay?
Is that plant?
It is a plant. It's a type of plant.
And you get banana from it?
Yes. Good?
So plants and trees bear fruits. Nice.
Tongue
twister. Google? So it really is Google? Well, look, I had to look up that on Google. I really like Chappelle. She go on YouTube to see if she'll get through faster.
Green fig.
Green banana.
Green fig tree.
Kevin, I'm talking. I'm move on.
Like-
I'm moving on.
About green mango tree?
Kevin, we already accept that it's not one, right?
No, listen, I'm just asking.
You and Sebastian. I'll hit me this one, 2 points. Name 2 professions that start with H. I need to move on, 2 professions that start with H. 2 jobs.
Because when they say green
That
fig,
start
that's
with
one.
H.
That's one job.
You just real happy today. They are peak our children. 2 professions that start with H.
I'm honest.
And please note, HOE is not a profession. HOE
Is that
is
true?
a tool. It's not a profession. So don't put that. 2 professions.
You see, now
That's
that thing,
with
that
H.
problems.
Always a problem.
How you define profession.
It's a job.
And so,
HOE is a tool.
it's a job.
No, that's a W. It's not a W.
Yeah.
That one you talking about is a W. Is that a W?
But the word,
Did we just colloquialize the word and make it HOE?
most people know it as.
A week. 2 professions that start with H. Give yourself like when you're real terrible. I'm watching you. Let me see what the people say. What the people say? Jump. What the people say?
Oh, sorry.
You get one?
No. I was going to say, as Natasha said, her answer there.
I'm
The-
seeing Shemuel, which is Ayodeli, first. You have that first?
What?
I'm
wouldn't
seeing
have
it first
anything.
on the YouTube.
I don't go across the
Yeah,
YouTube and
so
I
the
see
YouTube
that.
seems to be bumping. So she has housewife and housemaid. Is that the same thing?
As a profession,
It's
as a wife. Hey, you're going on, listen. You see a green thing and you're going zigzag.
It has some people. What are you? Oh, I'm a
You
housewife. They say, what do you do? I'm a
It's
housewife.
Housewife is not a profession. You don't see it anywhere. In terms of people, what you're going on to college, what profession they're going in, what department. They have no department called housewife.
Right,
One,
but it has something. When you say,
01.
what do you want to become? Oh, you want to be a housewife. And that is a type of job. It's a
Yeah.
profession. Lucky Kevin.
It's fight on every side, yes.
All right, she changed that one. And she has hospital attendant. So I
Because
think that's a
housewife is a
housemaid.
profession.
So it's housemaid.
That is a profession.
Right? Because there is somebody coming to clean your house. But if your wife is doing the same thing,
It's not her profession. Because that your house.
she need to get paid. I think it's about time.
This is somebody getting paid to clean somebody else's house. You don't name. You think. if
Well,
I
while
say,
the husband is working out, she is working in. Is work, regardless.
listen, nobody honors that as a profession. Let's be
Nobody honors
I want to tell you,
that, and
two
that's
professional.
terrible.
humorous and honest. Honest is a
Let me get into
profession.
the topic because I go to the first. So health inspector and handyman, very good, Natasha.
Right, in terms of handyman, it just had me, it joggled my memory into in light of the old adage that we say,
Mhm.
jack of all trade and master of none.
Right.
But he is better than a professional with one. That's how the saying supposed to be.
Well, look at you for saying.
Right? So,
Hi, Mom
say it one
Bernadette.
more time. Jack of all trades and what? Jack of all trades, master of none. But he is better than a professional with only one.
I never get that ending. I only know master of none. Up to the end, I don't know. It has no come up for me to have full stop.
No.
It's also not say honorable minister of parliament. The man is a politician. Let me see if I can change that. Minister of parliament. You make it sound big. Like when you say, you know, you pump gas by the gas station.
Fuel attendant, pump attendant.
I have
Pump
a
attendant. Pump attendant. That's it.
fuel distribution technician.
Yeah.
Fuel distribution technician. Really? Oh my god. And you know, you're hearing big thing. Just pumping gas. All right, I'm gonna move on.
The man said,
The hairdresser. He says, high angle window wash. Sebastian, you're reaching. You're reaching.
yeah, because it could be a window washer
So high
or
angle.
it could be a high angle
So it
window
could be
washer.
low angle too.
It can be down on the ground.
It idle.
Washing window.
It
What?
idle.
You will see it.
Human resource manager. It is. What happened? I already hit it all for 6.
No, but it's all time since you want to put here.
Hard lash and hard time. What is going on with you? Graves, I did not expect that from you.
You might say hard
Is
lash.
it hard lash?
Hard time.
Hard time. So I say, if housewife is a profession, then idle is a food. We taking it out. Because all you're too wicked. I really say, I love it.
And green fingers are fruit.
Hush that. Sebastian's still wrong like a wagon. I agree. We will take all the thing, but she still got the first 2 house. Hospital attendant and housemaid. So give her 2 points. All you're too wicked is right. And oh God, I laugh. Honorable Minister of Parliament.
You ever see a people housewife?
It don't. Hey, it have people just put them thing out any ads, you know. They're looking for a housewife.
Yeah. So that's put it out there in the ad.
So it's an ad. So it's a profession.
It's not a profession.
Let me move on then.
Is there somebody advertising? Like
No problem.
For the one that bike, looking for a bike.
Come back, we go into the thing. Name 2 things. Easy. 2 things you find in a classroom that start with M. Ayodeli. 2 things in a classroom that start with M. I need to go into the hard. And I only have 2 more. 2 things in a classroom that starts with M. And you can make, well, this one, and you wouldn't believe.
Miss and Madness. Miss and Madness. Huh?
How you say Miss and Madness?
That is the thing in a classroom.
But it's not far from the truth. You know,
okay.
Because, there's madness and gladness.
Yeah. So, why look at me like that?
But I find it just how you put Miss and Madness together, it feels personal.
Hey, guys.
You know, it feels a little personal, like
Yeah.
Miss and Madness. Like, that's the only thing could come to your mind. What about Miss and Music or Miss and Madness?
Miss and the children was here with madness. That's so that's what teachers be complaining about and trying to help you with duster.
Kevin, that be you know somebody teach me duster and me ruler.
You see?
Not meet a rule. But I calling out things. Let me hush. Let me see. Because I didn't have no answer before. Let me see what people put. So in the classroom.
Miss she says she is.
Oh gosh, look where she. Hi, good night. I am late.
You're very late.
But you might still win it because you see them 3 points.
Oh yeah, that's 3 points actually.
So Graves came in with his H. Better. Hazmat, first responder, and handyman. That's better.
Yeah.
Nice.
What compared to what?
What he had before with hard lashes.
Oh, hard lashes.
Hard
lashes hard time. Huh?
Miss and markers. Ideally saying Miss and markers.
You said Miss and markers?
Yeah, she said Miss and markers on YouTube. Sebastian says Miss and marker as well. He has the same thing.
What?
Then Safra's also came in with marker and Miss. She also said masking tape.
Hey.
Right? Look, Miss Natasha says markers and map.
Yeah,
there's a good one.
Only 2 answers you want.
Mop and Miss. A mop in a classroom? Iffy. Some classrooms, according to which one?
Nah, we are not mop.
We are not mop.
Class. You cannot form it. You can have janitorial services.
Yeah, we don't have a mop and thing, but some preschools do have a mop, teaching and thing. So give that one. They get 2 points there.
In the classroom?
Yeah, in the classroom.
Because of the.
No, I
but
really
got
that
too. With the mop in the class.
She said Miss and.
No, that's the we say in
all right, Miss Julia, this is for 3 points. So let's see
what's
who can get this quickly.
This is what?
3 points hard. Let's go.
So it's two questions.
Yes.
Oh, she got one for she won.
She did it too. She did it too. Name 2 countries that end with Y except Italy. I mean Italy. Name 2 countries that end with Y except Italy, and it's for 3 points. So you could come back and beat back Sebastian. You could beat back Safras. You could beat back Ayodeli. But it's 3 points. 2 countries that end with Y except Italy. That easy. 2 countries. I got this one.
Guyana.
Not me and you. Not me and you at all. 2 countries. You can do this one, Sebastian. What are you telling me about? 2 countries that start with Y except Italy. Let's get in. I think this is the last. Is this the last one? No, I have one more. Let me get in because there's 3 marks. Let me see who get these 2 countries quick.
Oh.
This for 3 marks because it's supposed to be harder. You're right. So ideally, I'm seeing Germany and Paraguay. Or do they say Paraguay? Paraguay, same thing. Natasha with Germany and I guess it's Norway. She trying to type here. Is this a country? I think it's Norway.
I think Norway.
Sebastian said the cards are stacked against him tonight. Sebastian, boy, what we gonna do? Safras with Germany and Paraguay. I think the Natasha was trying to type it over. Norway, right.
All right.
Sebastian said Paraguay.
Well, guys, I know all of you seem to be on.
Leon said Hungary and Germany.
On Facebook, but I didn't went across the YouTube.
Yeah, she left Facebook and gone on YouTube and blazing the trail. Yeah, she now what happened on? Okay.
The answer
and she got up.
Coming in faster. And that can make sense because all these answers are coming through Facebook. Just one medium, it could be slower.
Yeah.
They come from the other side.
Go on the next side. She them on Facebook. Going on WhatsApp.
We getting some sticky.
Let me go. Yeah. Oh, I don't see what you mean there. Last one, Kevin. 3 points. So who's that? I
What? Wait.
Is she win there? Oh God, let me see. No. Oh God, look, this one is 5 points. Wait.
5 points.
This one is 5 points, y'all. So they could beat back Ayodele. Name 2 words that end with double E except coffee. Like we. Have you had your cup of coffee?
Hey, I know a little
coming up with that.
I don't make up no word there.
2 words that end with double E except coffee.
I don't make up no words.
There's 5 points, eh? So Sebastian, Miss Julia, Safras, Natasha, let's jump out. Graves, jump out because Ayodele will come out with it.
Baji, boy. Baji.
I see a man spell that chest on the out. In a food channel. I say, oh my God.
I make up thing like
Sweetie.
OZ. I make up thing like that. I say, no, make up thing like that.
You like what you say is long time?
Yes.
Come on here. So, let's bring back traumatic memories. They're like,
so
what the heck did OZ this morning?
Yes, the thing about Baji.
Eat the carrot. That was the one. You don't remember that?
Careful.
What? OZ?
Words.
OZ?
Okay. Yeah, listen to
I know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right, let me go in. Posy.
What?
You don't like the posy? All right, so for 5 points, let me see who got the 5 points, Kevin.
Oh gosh.
So you like Bacchanal?
Hey,
last one.
Let me see where these answers coming from.
So
what?
Ayodele first, she said tree and P. Right? So she got 3 and P. Natasha went over to on the tube.
Yeah, look at that. You see?
She got 3 and 3. Right? So 3 and 3. Ayodele put in flea as well. She's showing off now. Safras had toffee and free. But how free is that thing? They said 2 words or 2 things? 2 words. Alright, so Safras get that. Sebastian got P. Ayodele showing off referee. Graves say Chopedi and Picari.
Yeah.
What's Picari?
Picari.
Like Picari?
Yeah.
Picari?
The plant Picari.
Like Picari?
Yes.
Oh my God. Graves, you overdo it today, eh?
Yeah.
What is that, Lee?
Graves, you get a point. 5 points for you.
Lee, C,
you understand?
Jubilee, Lee, oh, let's show it off with the E's now.
Graves,
retiree.
5 points for you. Let me get 5 minutes of that. You see that for you for over
B
there?
training. I thought somebody would say B. I was wondering who said B.
Chipeli and Picari. Yeah, you win this. You win with that.
So that 5 points, Kevin. Who was first? God, Ayodele, I think was first again. Ayodele is the winner tonight at sure about that. Give it to me, Kevin. Ain't it, Miss Julia? Sebastian said, nah, man. But that one was 5 points, bro.
But the thing is, Sebastian, you started off on YouTube. I don't know why
he
you
moved
across here.
He would have been blazing it.
Exactly.
She gone across and started just blazing it.
Look, Sebastian said Facebook dragon. Yes, you was there first on YouTube.
You should have stayed on the tube, bro.
Stay on the tube.
I talked to me, Kevin.
It was all. At the end?
Who won? Yeah, isn't it?
Well, that's without that out. Check it out without that out. Ayodele won. You understand? The whole bout. So,
Are you Delhi? Are you Delhi? Come on.
You want to say pickery like fish?
That's a fish. Oh, yes. That is a fish. Not pickery as in thing, but that is a type of fish. And Grace?
What fish is pickery?
It have a pickery fish. But not pickery like choking one like the bluefish. But I think it have a fish.
No, okay, that's a way. I just want clarity. When you say pickery, you must say pickery like
fish.
Like fish. In terms of people say the bone
pickery
in fish is picker. So it's pickery.
No, but I think it have a pickery fish.
A lionfish.
Sebastian saying. She said I type the answers before the question.
You understand, bro? When you see the crowd on
Facebook, don't worry.
You must be valid from passes.
Yeah. Fish is pickery, Safra says. Yes, so fish is pickery indeed. Look, we know going into only take the whole 45 minutes to play the game. And I put less questions today though. All it is make me crack up is the laughter. I love it. Me and mine at all. All right, let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it because Kevin wants to talk the things.
I don't know. That was going with my
Kevin wants to talk the things. So share the live.
Again, fight.
We're spending 20 minutes.
Yes, saying nothing again, fight.
20 minutes.
Oh,
right?
What?
We're talking men in the home. Are they valued or under?
That was an Indian music.
Valued.
You know that was an Indian song?
Or under?
Or these things wasn't Indian music. Is what they're saying.
Pickery. He said that was an Indian music. As in a type of instrument. No. And I know that word from something. So I said I'm going on YouTube next week, yes. The YouTube is be faster. Last week it was slow though. Somebody said last week it was dragging a little.
I don't know. I believe
that's their internet.
Because where they were
in the show. But Tube is always normally faster.
Because it's like a better platform.
So guys, we're talking men in the home. Valued or undervalued. So this topic actually came from a man.
Undervalued.
Kevin.
Bro.
Why are you saying undervalued? So all the men in the chat, you just answer first and then we will get into it. Men in the home, do you see yourselves as being valued by the others in the house? Or do you see yourselves as being undervalued in the house? First, we need to know as women and thing, we need to know what you guys think.
They don't want to know.
No, we want to know because we learning tonight, ladies. We learning. And we will also learn because sometimes we honestly think we don't value it already. So it's like, what more you want kind of thing. So we're going to see. This is a type of a form of Indian music from Trinidad and Tobago. I know the word is something instead of picker. It has to be something. Thank you, Graves. You see what I like Graves for? He's very knowledgeable. He reminds me of a child in my class. You know everything.
Said YouTube delayed presently.
It is? You look at that.
All right.
All of them start to go over there. I don't know.
So I guess where the traffic is.
Wherever you're flowing good, stay right there.
Well, we need topic now, so
it's okay.
send it forward.
Graves says men are undervalued, and he included the word badly. Make it sound real bad, Graves. I don't appreciate. I don't appreciate at all. Sebastian says yes, YouTube delayed presently, and that men are undervalued. Boy, this is going to be interesting. Safra, what you say, boy? Safra didn't speak the truth. Safra, what about the men? They value, they are, but so far, Kevin a drum roll undervalued. Graves and Sebastian says undervalued. Even the ladies, what y'all think? Do you think we value our men?
Don't do that, man.
No, I'm asking.
When you're leaning into people answer, when I say, do you think nobody thinks. Hold on. Just ask the question. Women, do you think men are undervalued? Don't say, women, do you think we? Nobody usually thinks of themselves in a negative light. The way you just come out and say, you know, I real bad. Just like how you just give me plenty talk and you never admitted it. So you see, so we
So,
ask the
women, do you
question.
think men are valued or undervalued? That's what you want?
That's not what
That way you get. That way you ask for.
You don't lead people in.
I'm not leading. And what I was going to say is, do
You're
you think
leading
we
people.
value our men or we undervalue our men? And they
Just
want
they
them
can
to
ask
be
that
honest.
question. What about those who don't have men in their lives
Right.
around them? You know, but they see other women undervalued other men.
Right, so they could
say,
answer that too.
But
Do you think men are valued or undervalued in the
all
home?
right, nice. So you can just stay right there. Yeah.
Look. Let me also say. For something to be undervalued, it has to be seen as having value to start with. I like that. I like that a lot. Which the system was Sebastian. You too. Grace, what kind of woman? You are Sebastian.
You see how you saw the fighting earlier? She said.
And I said,
so, Grace, you see how she tried to put women in good light? No, so it's not about women, you know. It's just about she make it about women, or is who you meeting? You know, the question simply asks, men, you're valued or undervalued? You want to know what kind of woman you meeting? Answer the question.
Graves says, ideally, you can't please a woman.
Thank you.
It like drill sergeant, a recruit never good at anything. What Graves? Is what you are. All right, so the men have it. They say they're undervalued. So question men, because we ladies need to know. We need to know what they want. But I'm just saying, as Afra says, there was value to start with. I like that. It sounds very intelligent. Well, Kevin? No, I'm taking it from there, babe. Why? Why you gotta do all them things? I like that, Safras.
Them Belgian shots, you know.
No, we are not. I want to hear. You know what?
Pick it up.
I don't talk. Kevin?
Your response was unintelligent.
No,
Pick it up, you know.
Who said that?
Immediately it was undervalued.
Kevin, Graves, I never undervalue you. I just always hold Graves and higher.
I like that.
I like that.
It was very intelligent. All the answers, those are.
I never said that, Kevin. I said I like that part where Safra said it had value to begin with. I said I like that. It sounds intelligent, and that is true.
So okay,
you started off with value.
The other things didn't sound intelligent.
No, I appreciate everything. I
just because they didn't like that.
No,
you didn't put special value.
So adjusting that men have value, so they should be treated valuable. And babe,
guys, I know what you should
he always putting words in my mouth earlier.
Me, you know.
You always putting words in my mouth. I go hush.
Me, you know.
Tell me how the men are undervalued. Tell me what's the problem. Tell me what women need to do.
Grace, I don't buy what you selling.
How I say, me mind what you selling, Grace. Forget that.
But if they value
so men,
something from here.
We listening to you all.
Yeah.
Why do you all think you are undervalued? Give us the why. We need to know. So Ole talk, Kevin talk. I ain't saying nothing. Because apparently when I talk, I undervaluing people. Right? And making some people feel intelligent, some people feel dumb. I never said nothing because Kevin put the words in my beautiful mouth. So let me just hush and let Kevin talk. Go ahead, my valuable husband.
You can hear the sarcasm, it's loud. That sarcasm is heavy.
Kevin choosing violence.
Yeah. I choosing violence.
I ain't saying nothing actually. Let him talk now. Speak, my beloved.
There are people,
my beloved one.
When there was like that, fellas, rolling out of your wife tongue, or fellas who dated a wife and rolling out effortless, so no, that are no value in it.
Excuse?
Zero.
My king. My black king. How could you say such a thing?
We have Sebastian saying,
well, yeah, I'm weekend. Sebastian says, as long you know how long means see that word? Longs? You see that?
Yeah.
As long as things are getting
English word actually.
Yes, it is. That was saying no long you see this word. As long as things are getting done, women don't notice. True. All right. I'm gonna stop it. We listening. We listen and we don't judge. That's what I had to say tonight.
Lie.
We listen, ladies. We listen and we don't judge.
Teacher.
So let me
tell
hush.
You're
As long
going
as
to
things
hell
are getting done,
soon as you.
women don't notice. If they do, they don't acknowledge. Only when there's an interruption. The woman is take notice. Natasha, we listen. Adele, we listen and we don't judge. Miss Julia, you hear them. Only when there's an interruption, the woman takes notice. Point taken. Let's hear what Graves is saying. What? Massage you out your money, they don't rub you?
So they massage out your money, they don't rub you. The man say,
Graves says, we just massage out the money. We doesn't rub them. Let me finish. Sebastian says, I really had somebody to eat some ital and cool it. Sebastian, we are listening and we're not judging. We're listening because we're learning. We listen to learn. Graves says, women are supervisors dread like the Egyptians.
I choose violence. I choose violence, earlier.
Graves, I just say I'm hushing my mouth. How you gonna say that?
Yeah.
How you gonna say that? Anyway, let me stop it. Look, I really had all. She's zipping. I really be zipping it tonight.
What's me? You want to make sure I can even comment, boy?
And we don't judge. Kevin,
I can't comment, fellas.
talk right here. Say what you have to say.
Sorry.
Graves, you pay for the massage. He did pay for the massage. I don't know what to eat. Right? We had to get that money. So, ladies, the men are saying tonight so far. I will just recap. But we don't notice when things are getting done. We don't notice. We do acknowledge. But if it have an interruption, we quick to see that. Right? So once things happening, once things pumping, we are nothing to see. But it's when you do, we have the world to see. I just rephrasing. Yeah, I just rephrasing. You're good until you're not good. As in what, babe?
You're good until you're not good.
You mean as in a good man or what it is? I don't understand.
Yeah.
You're valuable until you're not valuable anymore.
You're good until you're not good. I'm sure plenty people, well, those of us who are older, we will appreciate that statement. You're good until you're not good. You understand? So I will leave it for the wise. The word is sufficient for the wise.
Safra means massage is supposed to be for free. In the house, yeah, massage. But Grace was talking about the massaging the money out your pocket. You know, they ain't rubbing you, they're taking it from you with ease or with pleasure. Yeah? Sebastian says if it and true learning will take place. We learning. We is learning tonight.
Bro, let me tell you something.
I hushing.
When they use the word learning, just saying learning will not take place. The woman will be educated. There's a difference. You will come into knowledge.
Hi, Fabian.
Learning is the application. You only see learning when there's the application of that.
So the implementation.
Or the implementation of that which you have been
told.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
So that knowledge, unless you have that knowledge. So, bro, no. It happened 100 years ago. It happened 30. That's all.
I really say, let people go.
Just I want to say, in interim, kudos to the women who value their men,
like me,
who value their men, and kudos to the men who do what you're supposed to do to be valued, right? So we just go back to
important. I like that part, Kevin.
Safra's we just making sure.
So then I was correct in saying I liked Safra's statement, babe, wasn't I?
Then we just making sure that we don't want to just only have the negative. We're laughing and stuff.
Yes.
We really want to flesh out the whole thing in terms of men and where we realize that you are one, probably not valued.
Nice.
And then so much more now you are beginning to feel undervalued, because that's another thing. Because one thing, you cannot have the value, and as a result now it brings you to a place of feeling. Now it comes to a place where you now feel So you feel undervalued. All right. So to me, these statements I'm making help really encapsulate what both guys are saying in terms of when things are getting done. And I think generally women, they expect men to do whatever. So, bad example, men is to put out garbage. But you cannot tell a woman she is to cook. You understand? You see the difference. So you are stereotypically this kind of person. So you will never get appreciation or you'll never get value. You'll never be seen on anything nice. You won't get no thank you for taking out the garbage. But your wife expects to say, thanks for cooking, thanks for preparing a meal, thanks for doing this and that. So the system.
The wife expects that when we do stuff?
What's that?
Like we expect thanks?
Yeah.
No. We expect appreciation, yes, but not every time we do something, we like if
so as I was saying, the thing is you get that kind of thing. So it was an example in terms of saying that, and like I said, it was just a simple example to show women would say that is what a man has to do, and come back on the other end and saying cooking is not what they have to do. That is the example I'm giving. Simple. So you would not get thanks.
But I'm just hearing that example and I'm saying, likewise, when a woman, let's just say, cleans the bathroom, no man can come in and say,
but you
thank you, honey, for cleaning the bathroom. It's the same thing. So it's like you expect it to clean or you expect the clothes to wash or whatever.
Not because they do happen to you doesn't mean that, and you sometimes now try to speak generally for everybody, but not because it may not happen to you. There are people but women will come out and say, yes, I clean the bathroom. A man will not come out and say, yes, I take out the garbage. Yes, I carry the garbage in the mechanic. You wouldn't get that. But you will get from one, yes, this, yes, the place clean. Yeah? Because you want some acknowledgement more. It's so like you're supposed to get it. So you're saying it in a way now, but
I think only
something is overlooked that you're supposed to be appreciated for.
And when you could have tell me, if I'm right or wrong. No, if a woman does a change, like something is new, then you will hear you ain't see I do this or you ain't see that. I will read it. You ain't see I do this or you ain't see I do that. But not normal cleaning and think, no one ain't going to say,
nobody just agree with you.
See I clean.
Come now, man.
I
like when people like to tell the truth.
No problem.
And get outside the way.
I come and say what
say that, hey, you know, man say you got tea and by the bar and say you come back home and say, yes, you got me. We just simply saying that is kind of inert because of the nature and what is expected. So you can't tell a woman today, your place is to do this, your place is to do that. However, you're telling a man,
but where are they, Kevin?
You're telling a man, his place is to do this, his place is to do that. And so it's dry, no value, no appreciation for what he does, absolutely. And that is what most men are simply saying.
So Graves is saying, compliments for men, they are hard to come by, like income tax returns. Noted. So just like how women love to get compliments, so do the men, ladies. Grace got about preach, Kevin. Idly says, it's called cooking, not cooking. For the man to
so you are, I realize you what's that? What's happening? I hear you loud and
I never seen that, but I like it. I like it a lot.
That's a little meme that going around.
Grace says, but then women could be hard like Mora would.
And anybody know Mora? Mora is Ben Neal. You know what I'm saying?
Grace, I find it coming real hard. Like Grace coming like real hard. But Kevin, I hear what you're saying in terms of the men not getting, you know, they don't say things looking for what's the word? Acknowledgement or whatever the case may be.
Right.
But they would like to get it as well from time to time. Good. No, I don't know, but I just seen, I hear you with that. And yes, women, we should tell our men thank you from time to time for what they do. And not every time they carry out the garbage. Because, I mean, you don't expect it every single time, do you?
No.
And just like a woman, we don't expect it every single time. That's why I say, like, when something new happens is when we talk.
But listen, let me ask the community. Listen, as far as everybody would know, do you think Do you think that women don't expect some sort of compliment or acknowledgement of the things that they do? Because that's where they come and argue. Every time you ask them to evaluate or evaluate or value themselves, you always hear, and I just watch, I just go, see body shred, this and that, that and that. Why you're mentioning all these things that you're listing out here? Because you're saying, but all of that, and he still do, all of that, and he still do not. But a man on the other hand, he doing the same thing, and still nothing till Father's Day and all that kind of thing. Them thing is joke, right? Them thing, what how you feel on Father's Day compared to how you feel on Mother's Day. And the thing is, they push that idea to empower women, so it coming cascading over men that women are all value this and that. Do this now. Hear me out. Don't be no soft man. No. We are watch how you had to straddle this line with the women them now. So I say it bad joke. If a woman say, guys, she looking for a good man, wrong. Because she looking for a yes man. At the end of the day, now if you're not being a yes man, then you're a soft man. And then she don't want that man. When you try to be a hard man, you're toxic. And that has been stated by a lot of men across the globe.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't know where to fit. So at the end of the day, all you do now is you're hopping and you're walking on the eggshell because you're trying to get some kind of value, some kind of appreciation from your wife. So that's why I made the point. You're good until you're not good. And women tend to always seem to be moving the goalposts as the standard for what to show appreciation or yes or no. So you do this, you're cooking, you're cleaning, or you're helping clean, because you have other things to do. So you're cooking, you're helping clean, you're helping with homework. That's not good enough. It has something that next goalpost. So the first goalpost you get, hey, you just cook, you just clean, you just help clean, you help with the children. Yes. Ooh. Then they realize, well, you say, well, okay, feeling a little good about myself. Then they realize, nah, you're supposed to plan vacation. You're supposed to go out on Saturdays. You're supposed to, Then they realize, okay, all right, so I'm moving up from cooking, washing, helping clean, or whatever. Planning vacation, doing this, that. Then the goalpost shift again. You have to be a mechanic. You have to do my nails. Yeah. Come now, man. And then you're just doing more and more and more and more. And you never get in a place where, wait, I really appreciate all the things that you do for me. That even the little thing. And here the fairy tale Walmart thing they did here. It's not the big things they just do, It's the little things they do for me. What's me? You see that? That's a dagger in your heart, yes.
So I don't share about facts. Graves, because you're stupid as a pliable man.
I telling you, you see, nobody is saying something is wrong with planning vacation. We're not trying to highlight that these are things that we do not want to do. We are saying to you, every time you try to meet the goalpost or shifting the goalpost, so there's this place of you that you're insatiable, you're never meeting to the standard of anything. You keep going. At the end of the day, how the help, what the most help? If you're a help, with how you want more help than the man who you're supposed to be helping.
Hey, really?
You understand? That is true. That's what meant today.
You
want more help
than the man.
You gotta help me with this. You gotta help me with that. Help me with this. And the man is telling you nothing. Yeah, help me with nothing. Then they come in, you need to say something. He can't tell you nothing because you're more busy getting him thing to do. So he has nothing to ask. He can't help him go, and we don't want to say the T word. You understand? We could always spell the T word.
You know what you're talking about.
TIRED. You always, so you need help.
You see why housewife is a profession? Nah. Because if women was really home, we'd have never asked for a piece of help. Yes. But men are expected to do things without acknowledgement. Women expect compliments and attention regardless of the situation. That's what BS is saying. Idly says, Kevin, we are the prize at the end of the day. Not so.
The prize?
The prize. We are the prize, women. We are the prize.
That is it again. We're going to a place where now you're putting more value on yourself.
Hey, all you put value on us and say we are the price. You all said that.
No. Yeah. No. That is what that came about from one woman tried to, because that was not so, nobody, because the reason why they sang that song, it's a man's role, is because he was feeling like this role is not your place. And with that advent of that woman liberation movement, these are the things that they're trying to preach now. And where you want equality and this and that and the other. And I hear, no one person supposed to abuse the other person. But at the same time, all the milking the cow by. Huh?
Oh.
How? Because they keep trying to set benchmarks for men. Tell me, if you try to be a strong man, they're calling you toxic today. Men supposed to be strong. We are not soft. Stop with this emotional.
When you're toxic when you're strong.
Anybody out there who has been listening to most, but you have a lot of podcast movements and a lot of things that happening. And tell me, what type of man do they call a toxic man? Or what do they call toxic masculinity? I'll tell you.
Okay, well, why do I answer that?
Right.
Two things you said.
Yes.
In terms of oh my God, don't come out my head, please. Right. We always asking for help and help and help and help when we supposed to be the help meet. Right? Naturally, women, like I just saying, right, babe? We were designed to, yes, be your helpmate from a place of being in your home, right? And seeing a body home while you out. That was the initial design. Yeah? So it was easier for us to nurture, say about children home and things at home while you go out and provide, right? Now we have it where both man and woman go out to provide.
Right.
So when we both come back home now, it still falls on the woman for her to come home and do all the doing home. It doesn't fall on no man or expected of any man to come home and do anything. So now there's I have two sets of things on my plate. So you would need to help me with this. And sometimes some jobs, this be really strenuous and taking up your time on the job and off the job too. So it really takes over a lot. So you might tend to see a woman often asking for help because she can't handle all at once.
So I want to say it again. So now you're working and you're coming home and you're expected to be a housewife.
Yeah,
so when the man go to work and come home, he's not expected to be a husband.
A house husband? No.
No, you call it house husband.
Well, I'm saying house husband.
But wait, don't call it house husband.
All right.
Is he expected to be a husband?
Yes.
Right. He expected to be a husband, which means he still had to fix what needed fixing, take out garbage because he provided, mark the perimeter in terms of making sure that the family stays safe, right? And continue to provide. But he doesn't complain. And then you add things on top of it. You understand?
But that's not every day. With the man. Whatever it is.
But
it's every day the woman is expected to come home and do stuff.
But that is not true. That is not, you are not expected every day. Because today we understand that the amount of hours people take up in your day, conversation, for those of us listening to conversations, there are men who understand what's going on. We working and we're taking up a lot of hours. And let me just give credence to what it might be the majority of men, but there are a lot of men who just say no and saying, what's going on? You see here. You might be that man, but that woman in your life is still telling you, good enough. You have to do something a little more.
Right. And here we're going a lot of times with men too. You mentioned the benchmarks thing and the goalpost keeps moving.
Right.
In that, a lot of times, so let's just say you start cooking, washing, cleaning the bathroom, right? Good. And then you say, she happy, thing, and then you benchmark, move again because you need to start planning vacation, this, that, and the third. What happens a lot of times with the men is that they will start doing something and then it stops.
LIE.
No. And then something else So whatever they do, it stops, it falls away. And then something else they will start doing again, and that falls away. And so it goes like a cycle. So you find women often talking about the same things over and over and over when it comes to the men. And it's not so much as the goalposts keep moving, it's because the things stop happening that you started doing. Yes or no?
You.
Look, Dennis. Oh, my God. Dennis, boy.
Right. I can show you at the end of the day.
Look here. Are you agreeing with me here, Dennis? You're saying my father was like that. Never finish a project.
What I can show you, what we are saying that people are discussing right now, and the majority of people are saying women continue to move the goalposts from time to time. And a lot of men in this chat here would keep saying it. It's like some type of, you're like you're insatiable. So you're doing this, you're saying no. But there are people who are having the discussion and not agreeing with your position. There are women who are having the discussion as well, and they are not agreeing with your position.
Okay.
Right? So the conversations are being had. You're not aware, but there are people who are discussing on a great volume, and they're saying, you know, sometimes watch me. At the end of the day, the man simple. You are 1, 2, 3, 4, and he will do what he had to do. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it keep going, and shifting the goalposts at the end of the day. And what you find yourself doing as a man is doing all these things, and you're just undervalued. You're supposed to do that. Your women tend to know where everybody's supposed to be.
Because they normally have the plethora of things on their plates. So like when they get in help, so it's come to you like a list, but that's why they say women head is be moving all because we have a million things when you may be studying 1 or 2 things in your box, right? So you say you like to focus on one thing or whatever.
That's our design. You have to
right. So I'm saying I'm not forcing or faulting you or anything. I'm saying you're not designed to do the one at a time thing. So when you're finished with this one, if you go on to the next one, yes, forget about the one you were doing before. It's not additional. You all add the thing.
Listen, that is
you do one by one.
Accurate.
Sebastian says you're seeking facts. And then it says, I think that goalpost moving is a man and woman thing in them.
Right.
In terms of what then, go into it a little bit for me, please. Safra says, the man had too many projects to handle. The man had too many projects to handle. Right? Then it says, mean like how we saying men can multitask, eh? But then it's, you know, some men really can multitask. You always need to have your mind on one thing at a time for it to function properly, if you know what I mean.
That is a default setting
of y'all.
You cannot.
And I'm not saying, no, I'm not faulting y'all. Right. I'm just saying, and that's why it seems like if the goalpost is moving.
No, the goalpost continues to move from time to time. Because there are women who are trying to test you to see how far, just like children, to see how far you will go. You don't say your children, when they're testing, you don't say they shift the goalpost. You say you're trying testing to see what's going on. You see how far they can reach before you stand up and say no. That's how women will honestly tell you, when the man did stand up and say no, they're happy because they wanted to see the take push until, you know, they get everything and get their way at the end of the day what they want.
It says every day a woman is expected to perform, and even moreover when there are children involved. You know, a woman who could come home and just go and put on the TV and cook up the foot. But you know who could do that? Men could come home.
No.
I am telling you, Kevin.
Men cannot come home.
Men could come home and decide to go in the room and just cook up the foot, and them trying to even go and say, "Want to daddy?" But nothing. They will come to the mother.
Because that's what you cannot avoid. And this is the challenge I am having. Women try to avoid what is naturally and akin for children. We don't suckle young. We do not. Children have a close bond and a natural relationship with the female of the family, with the mother. We cannot, as men, compete with that. You understand? So that's just natural for the children to gravitate to that situation. Let's be honest. In this world that we live in, women they get more opportunities to bond with family. Let's be honest. You don't get the same amount of time in terms of leave from your job as a woman. Because why? And you're expected to provide? You're not going to be home.
As a man.
as a man. You're not going and be home. So the children will get naturally connected more so with you providing this situation in terms of the meal, which is part of your nurturing and your comforting. That's your natural design. You're trying to bring a man to something that he's not naturally designed to do. Now, he could provide it. Don't get me wrong, and he could help. Don't get me wrong, but the way that they will cling and the first person they will connect to, because like I said, naturally men are not soft. And I'm not saying that a man hard and they want to say he's toxic. As you're trying to be a man and you're firm and you're strong, you're toxic. But I'm telling you, you're always this. I am not mommy. I am not mommy. And then grow up as a soft girl. No boy can go out on no field and play soft. He will get bullied naturally. So what I'm saying is that at the end of the day, we don't get right, is that you have to value the men that you have, right, for the things that they do. Right? There are a lot of things.
Small, whether it be a lot or little. Or don't look at it like that at all. Just value because he's there.
Just as we have to learn to value our wives. So whether it's this or that, and you would see men valuing their wife from time to time as learning continues to take place. But there had to be the measure and mark of a man in order for a man to get valued. But we continue to preach and indoctrinate men to value their wives, but we're not teaching women to value their husbands. You're not getting that indoctrination. So that's why I said you're good until you're not.
I'll ask a question in terms of what men see or expect as value. So think on that for me in the meantime while I read some of these comments. What men expect or think is value from a woman or whatever, right? What do you see? What do you expect as value? Right. So answer that for me just now. Then it says, I think both men and women move the goalposts. So if a woman is frustrated and stays quiet, she goes into this and this and this and this and this. Right. Same thing with men. He says, if you frustrated is you do this and you do that, what about this? This kind of way. Right?
I think I hear him.
So the goalpost thing goes back and forth. It's not just only one person doing the goalpost thing.
Right.
So the man just come and say, but you don't do this, you don't do that, you do that. So there's a comparison.
And he says when women are frustrated and when men are frustrated. And I agree.
Both sides.
And I agree. But more so women than men because they are more emotionally inclined. Right? So they will move that shift that goalpost quicker than a man because we all know that if a man is like she said, she's focused on one thing, so he's committed to one thing, he is shifting off for that. He will do that and do that over and over and over until he gets excellent at it. No problem if women want to claim that they can multitask, which is whatever.
There's a lot of things that's happening while you still doing this one thing. So it life is going on and you still do this one thing, and I don't know 50 million things already. Come on, let's go. It is a let's go, not come on. No to in business. Sebastian Pauline shine them up, Kevin.
It's no wonder that in terms of
look, there's a big word and thing for we. You have to get the dictionary first, so I don't even know what that means. Where's that word, Kevin?
Misogynistic.
It's spelled. That's not spelled it. Look where. I think plenty of the naturally things is because society has set it up that way so long. So from long time, it was natural that the women do this or natural for the men to do that and so on. That is what Dennis is referring to here. Sebastian says, Sandra, they are good men that do a lot. And Kevin is right. They test to see how far the man will go. I hear y'all. In terms of the testing thing, I don't know. It's not my personal experience to do the testing thing. That's me. I don't know how all women, but if you guys see it like that, I hear you all. But naturally, I don't think women, we want to test you all to see how far you'll go. We really want the help and thing. So we want to see how much help we could get. So if it is, she willing to help with this, praise the Lord, good. we're not testing you, you know. We really want the help and thing too. Because we're trying to juggle. Women is naturally do this. When they leave work and they reach home, let me say they park up or they travel home or whatever, they come in the street and they're balling, all right. Time to get into gear 2 or shift 2. Because we see it as leaving one job to come home to do another job until your eye close. Right? So we see our lives as 2 jobs. Yeah. So it getting help from the man and all these kind of things. Sometimes in the doing, we tend to really miss when if you're doing your part. I'm just saying, if you're doing your part, we don't say nothing will be good. Everything will be good. But from the time you miss, that is when our mouth is open. We do notice, oh yeah, he didn't take all the garbage, or he didn't do this, he didn't do that, because it miss in terms of the routine or the schedule or whatever. Because when that happens, it affects her as well. And she might in turn have to go and do something to alleviate whatever you left undone. Right? So that is when we, yes, do notice the misses. And we don't normally see the things that we're doing all along. We're being done all along. But for me personally, the natural things that's supposed to happen all the time, you wouldn't get it thanks with. Just like a woman, the natural things that's supposed to happen all the time, she wouldn't get it thanks with all the time until certain days, like Mother's Day, Good Day, this day, Women's Day, whatever. Some women that doing time they get thanks. Similarly for men too. Like sometimes the only day they might get thanks. So on both sides, we need to up the ante and appreciate our spouses. Yes, honestly speaking, sometimes men are overlooked. I would agree with you all on that, because it's just natural that you just expect them to just do, and they have no feelings. That is my big robot. So women and children too sometimes really look at the man like he's Superman, he's supposed to do everything anyway. Good. Right? But yes, we do have to start looking now and seeing the man as a human being with emotions just like us, and they want that little motivation to continue, that little appreciation to continue, and so on. So like when Kevin started doing this whole coconut water thing with me on an evening, I come home again, coconut water to drink. Then one day I come home, the coconut water chilled already waiting for me, and thing I say, but this is living, this kind of way. And so I like that. He's doing something, and I appreciate him for that. I say, babe, I really thank you for this thing. I'm just saying, we could open our mouths a little more and show them the little appreciation. Bring home something for them, buy something, and make them feel worth it. Right? Let me read here. I think plenty. Who am I missing? What am I missing? All right. I think more so women than men, because men tend to be more likely to do the weaponized incompetence thing. I see way too many men acting like big babies.
Right. And you have a soft man. So thank you, Dennis, which you wouldn't get a man starting to just complain about things. But because we have a lot of soft men out here, Dennis, and it's a lot to do with the whole, this woman stepping into her masculine energy crap. And you were softer men and men logic first, emotions after. That's how we work things out. Give you simple example, bad example. So a woman will call him and say, so is the case? He'll ask her a question. Did you find out so before? No. I just see this and I call you. Because she just get emotional about what she saw. The man will logically say, no, well, this could be responsible. You think so? And I don't know, When you come on me with, and you see the difference in terms of how we address certain issues. You see it bother you, like how she would say, what's that?
No, you could say what it is.
Say what is?
Because I know what you're talking about.
And?
So you could say what it is.
No.
I will say what it is then.
Well, you say
what? It's easy to explain. Anyway, go ahead now. Speak.
Good. So
you can just give them context. That's why I can say what it is.
Now I think every man would just could hear why you saying it. That's like man language.
No, because honestly speaking, Kevin, that's just weird. So here is y'all. I like tell my business. I was going to wait till then. It's here just now. So I come home and I notice, hear me. Oh gosh, I go in the girls' toilet. Well, the girls have a toilet separate. I go in the girls' toilets and I flush the toilets and I thing and I put in Clorox and whatever thing. I say, but wait now, I find this toilet not flushing with this, with much water and vibes. But I'm not accustomed using that. I don't use that. So I'm not sure how it's supposed to flush because it's relatively new and whatever. Is it a softer flushing toilet? Me, you know, you install it. Anyway, accustomed to my toilet flushing whoosh. Them boys flush toilet flushing whoosh. Everybody toilet flushing whoosh. But this is a recently installed toilet, so I'm not sure. So I simply said, babe, when you come home, I think you need to check that toilet. I don't know if it's me and the toilet's supposed to be flushing like that, or if something is wrong with the toilet and it's not flushing with enough water. Did you ask the kids a question?
Well, I could talk. I pick it up from here.
Go ahead.
Let me give my report. So here's the thing now. So you guys heard that. It says girls' toilet. She specified that it's girls' toilet.
Right.
Is somebody using that toilet? Yes. Did they tell you that the toilet is not working properly, or did you see any matter in the toilet that suggests that the toilet is not working properly? No. Did you ask a question? No. Okay.
Who I'm asking?
Ask the person who is using the toilet most frequently if this is normal to them, and does this normally get their stuff down out of the toilet. So nothing is wrong with the toilet. You're not seeing backup. You're not seeing any of the excrement in the toilet, and none of it. But you just find it not flushing with power, with zest.
Everybody but this one flushing.
The toilet not flushing with zest.
Like it's not flushing.
So, imagine you gotta pick up your phone now to call a plumber. Hey, what's going on?
No, babe.
My toilet.
I'm just saying.
Listen, let me finish. Yeah, what's going on now? Yeah. You're aware of plumbing services because you know what? My toilet not flushing with zest. You know what the man on the other side of the phone going on say? What do you think he's going to say? Is this normal or not normal?
And that's what I called you for, to find out if it was normal or not normal.
Ask the person.
You install the toilet, so you know how the toilet functions.
Hold on, but there's a person who is utilizing the toilet. Oh, you understand what I'm telling you?
You were telling me
now.
I need to
you bring a fan. You bring a fan for me to fix because you find speed number 3 F spinning fast enough because your fan does spin fast. You take the fan from somebody's not your fan. You just put on the person's fan and find speed number 3 spinning slow. So you take their fan, bring it for the technician and tell him, you think anything wrong with this fan? Me, you know. Ask the person who's using the fan if number 3 does spin like that. And just start there first.
No, but normally, babe, if all toilets is flushing
so when you go by the mechanic,
or all fans is spin a certain way, you must find something wrong.
He will call one of your friends on work who don't drive your car and say, you find so
no, babe, I had to call you. You install the toilet, so I had to find out, babe, is this a normal flush? Check it to see now.
Talk to the person.
I can ask the child.
Are you seeing excrement in the toilet? Was the toilet, did anything stay back in the toilet to show that because it had no zest, the toilet not flushing properly? Yes or no? No. All you do is press a button and see water in.
But not enough.
And she said not enough water, but how you all toilets are not made equal.
No, but that toilet needs to... Anyway, I just simply said to him to check, and he said to me, I must ask the child if something wrong with it. How ask the child if something wrong with it? If it's a custom being so whatever, they don't know.
The child if something wrong with
no,
it.
if it's a custom being like that. How I can ask?
She will say yes, because she is pressing the toilet frequently.
Right, but if she's using it and that's how it always was, you don't know that it was a problem. It was always like that.
So why do you think it's a problem? A problem will show up in the fact that the excrement and nothing will go down in the toilet.
Let us move on, Dave. So leave the toilet.
I tell her there's a bad example.
No.
It's a simple thing.
I tell her business. I just find he could have just checked the toilet and see if it was flushing as it should or not.
Or let them if she couldn't ask a question. Start somewhere.
I can ask the toilet.
No,
anyway,
I'm not there. And nothing was wrong with the toilet to start with. That we should not admit it, you know.
I don't, babe.
The question.
I don't.
Was something wrong with the toilet to start with? I don't know. I just find. So you come in with these wrong.
I just asked him to check. Nothing is wrong with checking.
You're coming with assumptions. What I'm saying is that you cannot start in a place where you don't have solid evidence of something being factually true, that something is wrong with the toilet.
So then it says the men, they ain't want cook, they ain't want wash clothes, they ain't want clean, they ain't want do nothing, but they wash a car 2 Sundays ago and oh gosh, I'm tired. So that is men too, eh?
Right.
He is saying that.
Nice.
They ain't want to do things, but they wash in a car once every 2 weeks, and that is something big. Right?
Right.
Which I was saying about the everyday thing in comparison to when they doing stuff. Graves says when women warning a man, many times to justify their acts, they always have negative things to say about them and the worst descriptions. That is true. That is true, Graves, because women do get up and horn just so. It's take things in the mind and situations before they actually jump out. Sometimes men they just jump out for jumping out. I really said this reminds me when Kevin was holding back his cooking skills as Trump. Yeah, I had to find out on the live y'all that Kevin could cook things that I never know about.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is not true.
And you know, I forgot.
She's talking louder than me because I asked her.
I get things this year.
Hurry.
I get things
for Mother's Day. She will come out and tell her that to do.
Sebastian says.
You see how she ignoring the conversation?
Father's Day, men get socks. Because all the socks always are whole. When I check it the other day, all they need socks, drawers, and vest and thing often. So them things really get whole. But yes, you always do more. Please give her more. Sebastian said, do you see restaurants for Mother's Day, Valentine's Day? They really started because yes, men were being undervalued and underappreciated. I agree with you all, you know. I agree. I am not saying no at all. I am just simply saying it has to go both ways and men have. Safra says she wants a toilet with masculine energy.
That was funny. That was funny. That is funny.
Yes, Safra. The toilet must have masculine. It must flush, like a real flush. Like, you know, because it had a piece of tissue and the tissue just watching me floating. So even that's why I said, come and check it.
But the thing is now, you now know on this live here, I know you ain't body tissue in the toilet. Because you hear me asking the question all the time. Was it not tying down everything that was in the toilet? And I hear me ask that.
Yeah, but I just want
to say only now.
You know that.
She know passed on the information.
But you have to just believe. Maybe when I say come and check, it's because there's really something wrong. I would say come and check it and nothing.
Any woman they tell you, yeah, that's true. She said they you just believe me, run.
Sebastian says if a woman accepting that kind of mediocrity from a man, something wrong with her.
I don't know how to follow that line. Was it something you said or I said?
Probably I said something. And he not doing. And Sebastian, talk to me, because then it really laughing and cracking up with me here. But guys, honestly speaking, yes, men are undervalued. I'm not saying no. Let me go into the help segment, Kevin, because you see, all your man go talk from now till.
Yeah, boy, what's your
We have to heal everything that life poisons. The help segment, we encourage each other to heal everything that life poisons. So far, society has been pushing the woman ahead. Woman. Yes, women, we do a lot. And now we have a lot more on our plate because we are also working and doing, we see ourselves as doing just as much as the man. You know this kind of way? Because I could carry a garbage, I could do this, I could do that. The only thing I can do is probably the mechanic stuff and whatever. Right? But washing car is that, right? Women, they see themselves as independent and total, like can handle my stories. But at the same time, we have to appreciate the men that are in our lives. And men, my thing is, I just say, if you really show yourself as a more active role with the woman and with the children, I just saying, probably be seen a little more as opposed to, I just saying, this is my advice to you men, you may not agree. You'll be seen a little more and appreciated a little more because daddy or / husband is involved a little more. But when you're not as much as or distant, you ain't gonna get it. They will just see us. You have to do that.
You are only valuable if they see you more only in family life. So the other things that you provide in terms of home and security and whatever, that is not that women don't care about that. You have
just like a man don't care about curtain and bed sheet and all them things, but women is going to get them things.
The thing about
kitchen towel, all them things, but women is going to get that. No man ain't saying nothing about that.
The thing about it is, you know why men don't care about it? is because how women fuss over it. It's simple. We will come. You want to buy that curtain today, right? So we going back for that curtain. We go on back for that same curtain, you know. But I'm now watching this curtain and me I like that again. And I want this one instead and whatever. He's like, oh my goodness. You see, you come back for this one. A man come and say, you go to buy something by the store, you see it, say, hey, I come back for that, brother. He's come back, buy his stuff and move on. Done it.
We just want the best
Simple.
to save money and so
You
on.
understand? We just want to save money too. We
I want to see something when I get to go with that.
No, we know when we go by the store, we
There
went
you go.
and check all the other stores and we satisfied by this store and we say, hey, or we might have a connection with our brethren and we just continue to support our brethren and we say, boy, big man, we going back by you. We just deal good. It have their mind, no money, and they will say, well, go ahead now when they get money. And so men does operate.
Well, I appreciate the men talking tonight in shooting and then it. I think next week we need to have talk a little more. I will bring on a couple men with Kevin and have a little more. We need to hear from the men a little more. I appreciate this talk, Dennis, as he says, because we don't get to talk much. Me personally, I love to hear from the men. I like to hear their minds. I like to hear their hearts. You know, what is missing in this generation at making things go awry? You know, because there's something missing because it have too much relationships to just. I hear one say, me getting married means to the point every relationship is that cheating, every relationship does end up in divorce. And I'm like, yo, you're just being really general with this thing. And like, you know, that's not every, you can't just say every relationship. There are relationships that work, but as you work, you just have to put in, right? It just sometimes is be very, let's see what I want to say. That it just happens that a lot of relationships do have that whole cheating thing and all these things.
It's just that we hear
of those
more about the relationships because why? People like bacchanal. So you will hear that. And then people vent because we have social media. We have social media and we have the platform now where we can reach a lot of people. So you come on social media, you know, I did it. Let me tell you something. My husband, and she, and he, and he, me, and I doing this and me, and he, and that is where again. So it's going far and wide on the social media. We're not saying men don't do it too. Men does do it too, right? A lot of soft men come out there on social media and typing thing and trying to talk for their girl. Fellas, if you do that girl thing, don't do that. You come out on social media and type and play a train talk. Come out with your whole chest and say she and call she. If you're doing that, call it.
Right?
But
why is so?
That is a little joke. That's decided joke that is.
But you're going to mention she and then she. Where you have to tell she.
Right? However, people hear more of the negative thing, let's be honest,
than
the positive. We don't see it on our social media. We see all the crime. We see more crime, more people getting shot and whatever on the social media than you see somebody handing somebody a plate of food, giving somebody a $5 and them kind of thing. You don't see the good acts. You see more the negative acts. So that person, honestly, is bombarded by all the negative things that they see of marriage in society, but they don't get to hear the good stories, right? And the thing about it, we keep talking about situations, but you're standing up, we always stand up and saying for better, for worse. And I'm not saying that all situation is just because it was easy to get over. We understand that it's not easy to get over, but we're trying to make the situation better. Those are the people who rocking and holding it down and saying, you know what, I will still show up at the end of the day and we will make this thing work because it's for better, not for worse. And everybody, if you're in a situation where you got grace and you experience forgiveness and that kind of thing, and you mess up in some kind of way, whether you be man or woman, say thank God. You understand what I'm saying? Say thank God that somebody decide to continue to, work for the better and not for the worst situation. And that's another statistic out there that people talking about, in a very negative light.
So in terms of the value and the undervalued scenario, in this help segment, we just really want to encourage ladies, the families, and so on to really value the men. They do feel undervalued. You're hearing it tonight. You're seeing it. They want to be seen. Just like we ladies, we want to be seen. You ain't see. So they also want to be seen. And rightfully men, if we, just like how we want, what is it what I want to say? Accolades and so on.
Right.
Right? Us ladies, we just look for it. Right? We just look for another what I want to say. Men want it too. So as much as they get it, they will continue doing more than so.
Right.
The more you hear,
it get easier.
Yes, you know, you're more encouraged to do stuff.
You're motivated to see, oh, you're right, you're nice, you smile, you feel good, you feel lifted, you feel fulfilled, like you fulfill something. I tell people, you know, once a man, trust me, in the heart of everybody, you have a family or somebody, no matter how bad the man is. I'm not saying that don't pick up the bad man, don't think this is a broad brush, you can't pick up anybody. But he gets a girl somewhere on the inside, on some level. He wants to provide somewhere. I'm not saying that he will do it correctly. I'm not saying someone inside, most men just want to provide. Some girl know that some kind of guy and he out there robbing people, but he feeling fulfilled that he could bring something home for a girl and make she look good. And then she's coming out there and talking about she manages to provide that. But that is a negative point of view.
Oh, because
thing, right? We're not talking about that. He's talking about the fact that somewhere innate inside of you. Now, he's a lazy man. And we could talk about he upbringing on another time. But generally, the men who are good in the air quotes, they have a heart to provide and to do what they're supposed to do. Any man out there who you just want to go to work, boy, and just provide for your family. But you don't want to go, you don't want to come back home and only hear the things that you don't do. You understand? And it's heavy on your shoulder, and you need this and this and that and you need this and that.
Because, so is it good to do like a little checklist something? Probably that could help, like a weekly something for both man and woman. You know, things that we need to cover in the house for this week. Will that be an
excellent idea. You know, let me look at then we do a checklist for we to pay people compliments. You know, husband and wife.
I mean, in terms of your plan, your week ahead. So you
and I say no problem. Start like this too. Let me just do a checklist to start to acknowledge each other in the simple things that we do. Though despite small beginnings, right? We could start small and then we could do the other thing that you're talking about at the other day.
So we'll go more into this. I like this men talk, right? Next week and so on. You see, it's 5 to 9. No, 5 to 10. Oh my God!
So, ladies and gentlemen,
it was nice. It really was nice. I want to go in all the bed. Everybody don't eat. All the pee. Take a little bath. Go in all the bed. If it is you need counsel or you need advice or you need to share certain things with us, a little scenario or whatever you want us to discuss, feel free to message us at 314-5332, 314-5332, or you can message my Facebook page, Facebook Messenger, or you can even message Kevin's Facebook, the message. You will see the messages.
Yeah,
but he don't add people, right? Yeah. So we just want to say thank you so much for joining. I thank the men for being honest, sharing from their hearts. I really want to hear more from you all because I think you all honestly need to be heard. Normally June is for men, but I got to taking over this match here. So on the outro, Kevin, talk to them.
Marriage is what you make it.
Yes, it is. This is not a curse. It's definitely not a curse.
So it all depends on what we do.
You do. What the husband do, what the wife do, with each other, for each other, to each other, that makes it
better
and not worse, right? So we want to thank you guys again for joining another episode. I really thought I was going to be finished by 9 o'clock, because
9 o'clock
and I'm hot mess. Yeah. Well, I'm really sleepwalking. You wouldn't believe. So thank you so much, guys, for joining in. We will be seeing you all next week. Janet, welcome back. Right? I know it's late. So wrap it up and work in the morning. You all have a great week. Have a wonderful holiday. Happy Eid al-Fitr. Eid Mubarak to our Muslim brothers and sisters. What else it have coming up next week, right? Like next week, real busy for me all year. Wait now. I see. I will still come and chat with you all the night before. Yeah, should be all right. Yeah, I'll come and chat with you all the night before, right? So I just want to wish my students good luck and things from all now. Their mock tests and all kind of craziness this weekend. So Have a great night, guys. A great weekend. Anything you want to say, babe? You're interested up your eye.
No, I'm saying yes, emotionally each other and good luck from now, but on this program,
Yeah, the parents and children who out there.
Okay.
So my children is just pooping and thinking I watch them. Right?
Yeah, I didn't say thanks. No, guys. It's just I love that we have for the topics that we really address in terms of the marriage, making it better, not worse.
And relationships.
And relationships. We just really want, to deal with things, and rather than you walking in some situations and you're not mentally prepared to deal with it, and vice versa. When they're walking into going to marriage, or you're walking in the marriage, you want it to be better, not worse.
Indeed. So you guys have a good one and a good one.
All right.
Bye, y'all. Oh my God. Again.